I'm Peggy Morrison, and here at St. John the Divine, the Anglican Church down on the main street in North Bay, sort of coordinate this Open Arms Cafe that we run every Wednesday night from 5:30 to about 7:30.
The Open Arms Cafe is a soup kitchen provided for the local community. Anyone is invited.
Instead of having me in the kitchen, we have a qualified chef, and that's wonderful.
The meals they're good. They're hearty meals. You know what I mean? It's home cooked meals. I try to stay away from doing things out of a can. It's not the way I cook, so I like doing everything from scratch.
This program started with a dream, and I had actually done some work with a homeless team in Toronto, so I had some experience working with outreach programs there as part of a sabbatical.
I had the idea of having a soup kitchen that has a dinner. There's not much around besides one other meal per week on a Sunday night that provides a hot meal. I was aware of a soup kitchen that provided lunches but no dinners, so I approached Peggy Morrison and the church. We sat down and discussed. She was running a out of the cold program.
I started that out of the cold because I wanted to start small with the hopes that we would expand that into a dinner. When that was happening, it became really obvious that there was a real need for sort of socialization and getting together.
We sort of mulled around with the idea, and we came up with having a dinner here, and approached the church and whatnot, and they accepted it, and we've been going ever since. We provide a hot meal every Wednesday evening at 5:30, and the meals vary from week to week depending on what I get donated or what we get donated here for food. Also, we have a bit of a budget that we work within those boundaries. So I try to provide a square meal, a starch, a carb, a protein, and vegetable as well into their meals every week. So it's for health, because some of them, it's one of the hottest meals that they'll get for the week. We do have people that live on the streets that drop in. Like I said, it's all different types of walks of life, so we try to provide a healthy meal for them.
For me, the highlight is just seeing how much people appreciate when they come. I was really surprised. The appreciation, the politeness, all of that has just been absolutely wonderful to see.
The atmosphere that we try to provide here is, comfort, where they can sit around after having dinner, socialize. Sometimes it's their only outlet for socializing with the community, so we try to provide that atmosphere here for them. The reason I wanted to do this, and I do it on a volunteer basis, is I'm also low income. I'm on disability myself due to a back injury, and for me, I feel like God's given me this talent with my hands, and it's my responsibility to share it with the community. That's my way of giving back to help, and it is part of my faith as well to support the church and support the people out there. I know people are entitled to their own beliefs and faiths and whatnot. I have mine, and I don't push it on people. It's what I feel I need to do. Yeah, I think some of the challenges that we face here at Open Arms is finding proper space and time to prep all the food prior to it, because there's a lot of work that, like I said, most of our meals are homemade, scratch made, and it's a lot of work that has to be done prior to service. So that's one of the challenges that we face. Also, space with using the stove and the stovetop, having just the one oven to utilize to make a meal big enough for 130 people. Sometimes we do have some challenges with seating because people have to wait. We usually can fit anywhere around 80 people at one sitting, but then we have to rotate to get more people in. So those are some of the challenges that we deal with.
One of my dreams and hopes it will be that we can expand sort of that whole healthcare component, because we have a lot of older people who come here, and we know that older people have a lot of challenges. We also know that certainly with winter coming, there's a lot of challenges with foot care and that type of thing. So my hope is that we will be able to offer some of that down the road.